MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Smoke toward the hole. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
That's one of the problems right there, Dero. When you play the infield in, you cut down a lot of angles. Normal infield depth, that might be an out.
Yeah, you got it as a hitter right here, Dan. You take a deep breath knowing hard contact is usually going to result in a knock.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A 1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1, the Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Benintendi. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
At the plate, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogarts charging in on it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Jones is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0 home. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. His past history with Dylan Bundy has been pretty good. 5 for 12. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. Three-run home run down the line in right as they jump ahead by 3.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he fouls this one off. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 4-1 Boston. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. That's coming on, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Moreland is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale takes home the win. Dylan Bundy only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.